What's happening? It's your boy Woody here, and I'm coming back to y'all with another video. Hey,
That nigga that you with, he ain't gon' hold you down. All I ever wanted, baby, was to see you smile. But we ain't had shit to smoke, we smoked the black and mild. 4 years out the door, then you tell me how.
so what's happening, nigga? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all don't know me. My name is Woody, and I'm here doing this video for you. So right now I'm coming to y'all with a mukbang on how I started boxing, how I got started, how did I get into it, and all that good stuff. But before, this is a nacho mukbang. So I got these nachos from the Fire Pit Sports Bar, which is located in Potawatomi Hotel Casino. If you live in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, go there and taste they nachos or whatever they have to offer. I had got these chips, but I was like, fuck no, I don't want these chips. So I substitute these chips for Doritos. Cause you know I'm black. No, it's okay. No, so yeah, I just decided to do this video. Told y'all I'm finna come with some bangers. Finna start uploading some shit. So you know you gotta have sour cream with. These are steak nachos. I ain't never had steak nachos before, so I was like, let me try these nachos right here. I mean, I had nachos, but I never had like steak nachos, and I never had nachos from the Fire Pit. So I was like, love, let me, try this shit. So that's what I'm doing. So I put my sour cream. This not a lot of sour cream either. So I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, Woody, that's too much sour cream." Oh, and that's and that. Man, I like my shit, looking delicious.
Delicious.
So I had to get 2 of them just in case. One of them might, So that's what I'm doing now. I gotta put some more in here. This ain't enough for me. This ain't enough. Oh shit, I just spilled it. That's why I got some napkins. So, how I got into boxing. I don't know. It was just like a natural thing. So one day, let me tell y'all. So when I was at school, I was around like age 15 going on 16 or 15 or something like that. And before I was 15, I had met my guy, which we went to the same school, and we was at that school for I think about a year, and then I had left. I think he was still there. So I left and went to a different school, but this was my buddy since that day. So when we first started school, it's like the second or third day I met him, and we've been like close ever since. Like we linked up. It was like shit. We brothers now. He cut my hair too, and we just been linked like that. We just vibe, bro. It's like my brother, bro. That's like Eric. Like he my nigga, bro. Like I know one person I could trust, and that's him. We respect each other. We understand each other. We knew each other for a long time. This is going on like 11 years now. I knew this man for 11 years. So he like close friends. And without him, I probably would never been starting boxing. So shout out to you, B. You my nigga. Love you. No homo. Well, at this time, I was going to Washington High School. And I had like a week before, I had just got into a fight at Washington High School. Some nigga tried to bully me, and I wasn't going for that shit. So we fought on the corner, on the bus stop, and I beat his ass. I was tired as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie. But we was scrapping, woo. And then like a week later, like the principal there, he don't want to expel a nigga, right? Like, cause before I even went to the school, he already told me like, look, don't be getting into no fights, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. I was like, all right, it's cool, I'm good. I ain't gonna be doing none of that and shit. But niggas tried me, bro. He didn't know I knew a lot of people at Washington too, so he tried me and he fucked up. So the principal already knew what was going on. He was looking for me outside. He seen me, he was like, oh, you expelled, don't come back, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, fuck it, all right. My cousin was like, man, you might as well go beat dude ass. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's go fight. Because before he seen me and shit, it was already commotion. And we didn't fight yet. So he thought that I was already fighting and doing the commotion and shit, which I wasn't. But I left and shit, so I was like, fuck it. I was going to just go forget about it. But he seen me, he was like, oh, you expelled, don't come back. I'm like, damn, I ain't even do shit. So my cousin my cousin Jew, he was like, man, you might as well go over here and beat his ass, bro. You expelled and whatever. It's whatever now. I was like, you right. Go over there, whoop his ass. So we started scrapping and shit, we fighting. And then a week went by, or a couple of days went by. And I was leaving school. They let me back in school and shit, Washington. Then I was going home. I got on the bus, and I seen my nigga B that was leaving. He was leaving from school and shit. This B, the one that was like we closed on from 11 years from my old school. I seen him on a bus, and I was like, "Hey, where you going?" I was like, cause I haven't seen him for like a month or a year or something. So I'm like happy to see my nigga, and I was like, "No, what's happening, bro? Where you coming from? Where you going?" It's like I'm coming from school. And then I seen boxing gloves. He had some boxing gloves like on his neck, tied. You know, if those who know who have boxing or done boxing, you know when you get the boxing gloves, you tie the strings and you let it hang on your neck. He had that on his neck, and I was like, the sauce ain't that bad. I'll just put a little bit, you know. All right. That's enough. Just a little bit. Just a little dab. Just a little dab. So I seen him on the bus. I was like, hey, where you going? He was like, I'm going to training. I'm like, training for what? He was like, boxing. I'm like, shit, I'm going too. So we went together. That's how I started going that first day. We went to the Running Rebels. This is where I started boxing at, the Running Rebels. Went to the Running Rebels, and we started. He showed me everything. Got to sign in and all this shit. And I met my first coach, which is Coach Rich. I'm like, okay. So we really like doing this boxing shit. So he had us up there. I introduced myself. I'm Woody. Me and B. I met him up. You know, we went to school together. I'm trying to fight too. And then they was like, okay. So we went upstairs. It's like a little space. And we started working out. Coach was telling us to hold our arms out for a long time. And that shit was burning. Then we started doing push-ups and sit-ups. And that was my first day. From there on, I started going there every day to the Running Rebels. Training. Every day. It was Monday through Saturday. And we was just training, getting in shape. Like, now think past. We was training for a whole year. Before I even stepped foot in the ring, I ain't know nothing about no boxing, no sparring, none of that. We ain't even really did no sparring. We just trained for one whole year straight. We started getting people recruit, people coming. Now they training with us. Some people didn't pass out. They had their lives to take care of. Woo, 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 woo. So it's just me now. Out of all these past years gone by, I'm the one that stood out, still fight. So, Let me try with these chips. With the Doritos, they not bad. They good as shit. Yes. Let me try it with these chips. These chips not that bad, but I'm used to eating nachos with Dorito chips. I'm not really used to eating with these chips. Those ain't bad either. So, we was training for a whole year straight. I haven't stepped foot in the ring. I haven't did a lot of sparring or nothing. My first time I ever stepped foot inside of a real ring is the day of my first fight. Period. My first fight was in racing, and it was a classic. They said I had a classic fight. And we had a good fight, and I got footage of that. I wish I could put it on here, but I don't have it on me right now. My coach has the footage. And I think I have it on my old Facebook page, but I have to go search for it. But I do have footage. It is recorded. And then fighting, I had that on racing, had a classic fight. It was so classic that they made me fight him the second time. And then I started like the second time they made us fight, because it was like a classic. Everybody kept talking about it. It's like, oh, we need them to fight again. Woo. The first time I won, I lost that fight. My first fight I lost. I remember I lost that fight. I never been knocked out. I never been dazed. I never had a blackened eye. I never had a swollen head. Only thing that happened to me was like I had bit my tongue. I never had a busted lip. Like, it was times when my lips was chapped, and then like, you know, when you fighting and shit, they start bleeding and shit. That was the only thing that's like made me like bleed like my lips and shit, because they was crusty and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fucking lie. But otherwise than that, the only thing I had was a headache, because I had to wear headgear. I had to put on 2 gloves, and they provide me with the gloves, and then I had to put on headgear, which was my own. And that shit hurt. I hate headgear. That shit is But hopefully I don't have to fight like that in the future. So we gonna keep getting this shit cracking. I never quit boxing. I've been doing boxing since 2000, since I was 15. Period. And I'm 26 now. So, 10, 11 years now. I've been doing this boxing shit. Most people know me from doing boxing. I don't know if I have any other cousins out there that do boxing. As far as I know, I'm the only one that do boxing. And ain't nobody fucking with me, period. But anyway, fought, and then I had went to fought shit. Fought that fight, lost that fight. Oh yeah, they made me fight him a second time, and we fought at the King Center, and I won that fight. The second time I won, but I popped my shoulder out of socket. I threw a jab, I hit him in his shit, bam! Then my shoulder was stuck like this. I was like, hey, ref, my shoulder, it can't go down. Then the doctor went up in the ring, and he did something, put my shoulder back in place. And I was like, oh, shit, nigga. My arm was like, nigga. I'm like, no, I'm good, dog. So the fight had ended. I think they had gave it to me because I had won the rounds, I guess. I don't know. But I'm assuming that I won that fight, but the fight was stopped. I don't know if that counted as he won or me. I don't know. I consider my. I the one that ended up with the gold trophy at the end of the night, so I'm damn near guessing I won, nigga. And then that was my second fight, and I just been doing this shit for too long. And then as time went by, my coach had moved because I was fighting at the Running Rebels. Then I started fighting at the King Center. I mean, Running Rebels first, then Cream City Boxing. I ain't like them because they always wanted to spar. They never really wanted to like train you. They always wanted you to spar and shit. I ain't with that's fine and all, but ain't nobody learning when you just keep sparring. Sparring is supposed to be something that you learn outside the ring, and you go in there and then you do what you just got taught when you was outside the ring when you spar. That's what sparring is. Sparring is not you go in there and you fight all the time and just no. That'd be like on a regular day, like on some now we ain't gonna train, we just gonna spar, get a couple of rounds in, that kind of day. That's not an everyday thing though. I had left Running Rebels because my coach had left, and then he went to the Cream City, and I was there, and with him, and then he left there, and he had moved out of town, so I was training on my own for a while until I reached out to him. I was like, all right, still doing this training, and it was so addicting to me that I had to keep training and shit, and I couldn't stop. So I went. I called coach. He was like, how you doing? Woo? I was like, still training and stuff. He was like, go to Ernie type shit. Ernie is my current coach now. So I started. He the one that trusts Ernie with his fighters. But I'm the only one that was active, that was fighting and training and shit. And he told me to go with Ernie, and then Ernie accepted me and put me in. And I've been training with Ernie ever since. And I've been like on and off because I'm a grown adult. I got bills and I got work and all this shit I need to do, take care of. So I started to, take care of all that stuff. But in the mix of me training and stuff and doing that, I was like, shit, I need to train too. Now I'm not even eating the food. Man, I'm tripping. Oh, shit. They're still hot too. They was if I'm smacking, let me know in the comment below if I'm smacking. If I'm smacking, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to. But I've been with him. Oh shit. Thank you. Well, I think I might have to go again. All right, I'm good. So, our coach told me to go on Ernie, and I was been on Ernie ever since. And I was doing shit that I wasn't training. I was training all the time, but then again, I wasn't training how I was supposed to be training. So right now, I'm just semi-pro. I was supposed to have been pro already. My guy, King, he's already pro. He already has fights and shit. But me, I've been a little bit slacking lately. I ain't gonna lie, because I got 3 jobs down there. 4 jobs, whatever you want to call it. But I've been working, and I've been trying to get some shit in order. But I have been training. I have been putting in some work, but it wasn't like all day, every day kind of work. If that makes sense. But anyways, man, I've been training and boxing for 11 years now, and still at it. I did not quit. Never been knocked out. For my amateur, I do not know my record. I don't keep up with my amateur record. I know I won some and I lost some. And it's just a learning experience when it comes to amateur fights. But I have thousands of rounds in the ring. I have a lot of ring time. A lot. And I'm going to keep up with my pro record. Right now I'm undefeated because I'm 0-0. So I'm undefeated in the pros. But otherwise than that, man, I never stop boxing. Well, with that being said, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, comment down below. Like, share, say good job, or whatever you want to say in the comments. Let me know what y'all want to see in the comments, or in the next videos, whatever. No matter. I'm always open. This is a growing tube, and I'm trying to take y'all with me because we're going to grow together. So, y'all have a blessed night. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification button. And look out for my next videos because I'm coming with y'all. A lot of videos is coming. I tell you, I got some shit in the works, man. Just hang in there with me, and we gonna be good, man. So I'm about to finish these nachos off camera, and hope I see y'all, man, later on in the next video. So, see you at the top because the bottom too crowded. Hey!